Who was that? Vloggy, Vlogmas, Vlog. Alright, y'all. I know it looks like I'm crying, but I just put my contacts in. My face is so dry, but it's okay. It's okay. You see how this life don't want me to be great? Look at all these pimples that just appeared out of nowhere, but we're not even gonna talk about that. So I'm doing a video in regards to combing out my locks. I'm going to do the reveal at the end of the video. I'm going to insert clips in this video with me combing out my locks and the process and all of that while doing just my eyebrows, because I'm actually headed to a soca event where I'm going to be basically dancing soca. It's like a workout soca class. And yeah, why am I doing my makeup for workout? Listen, so I'm not gonna do my makeup. I'm just gonna do my eyebrows because the lady did say she'll be recording. So your girl cannot be looking hurt on camera. So we have to do something. Since my glasses aren't going to be on, I'm gonna do my eyebrows and I'm just gonna put on mascara. I'm not even gonna put on lashes and just some lip gloss, and that's about it. So this video could be fast. While I'm doing my makeup, I'm gonna be telling you guys the pros and cons about me having my locks, the reason why I combed them out, and everything. So let's get into it because my friend is gonna be here in a couple minutes and I need to rush this video. So come on, let's go. The locks, it was a lot going on, okay? I had some locks that were like really damaged due to the fact that when my son was a newborn, you know that my son is one, I had him last year. When he was a newborn, he was tugging on your girl's hair. Like, he was always pulling my hair, tugging on it, and that kind of caused a lot of my locks to kind of thin out, and some of them actually came out fully, like in the front, because the front of my hair is really sensitive and that part of my hair is thinner, so it's like weaker. So he would just be pulling on my hair and thinning my locks out. So that's one of the main reasons why I cut my locks, and that's kind of like a con for me. The fact that I have like such thin hair, it's kind of easier for my follicles in my hair to be damaged because it's weaker. So it's con number one. The next con is the lint, y'all. So the amount of lint that accumulates in my hair, not only my hair, T's hair as well, but he can handle it. Me, I can't handle it. It just make your locks look musty, crusty, dusty, wusty, pusty. Like, no, we're not doing that. So that's one of the other reasons. Like, mine started accumulating a lot of lint, a lot of dust, and it didn't look right. Like, I like that. You're so disrespectful. I like that clean cut look. Like, I like the look where it looks clean, you know, and nobody has time to be dyeing the hair every 5 seconds. So no, like, that was another con for me. Another con for me was the fact that I like to keep my hair styled. I like trying different styles. I like for my hair to look like, you know, done all the time. I've always been like that, even before I locked my hair. Like, I like to keep my hair done. I like to keep it looking neat. There's times with the locks, my hair just look crazy. And don't get me wrong, I like the wild, like, fluffy, natural look of my locks better than my retwist. But like, there's just some events where it wouldn't cut it. Like, it wouldn't cut it. And I have like 4C natural hair. So even when I got a retwist, the retwist didn't even last like a good week, y'all. Like, it would last a week, like a week to 2 weeks, but my hair would start looking fluffy even before then. And that was just like a big negative for me. Like, it was okay, like, you went from looking snatched to looking like booty. Like, ugh. So that was another con for me, because it's like, dang, like, okay, when I'm around the house or I'm going to the grocery store, like, I don't mind that rough look. Like, I love the rough look. And I feel like my locks looked longer when it looked rough. But if I'm going to like a nice candlelit dinner and things like that, that rough look it doesn't cut it. My locks, the rough look wasn't so bad to me before, mainly because of the fact that I was able to just throw wigs on my hair. Well, now since my locks are thicker and they've gotten longer, it's been a little bit harder to actually put wigs on my hair and actually have them stay on my head where it doesn't feel tight or it doesn't feel like I'm putting tension on my edges or my hair. And like I mentioned before, like, I don't have the strongest hair in the world. So all that tension and all that overexerting my hair with like the tight wigs and like constantly having to put glue like on my forehead and like the rubbing on my how do you call that, on my edges and all that, like, it didn't feel good, and it was thinning out the front of my hair. Like, my edges went bad. Like, it was just bad. And I was just like, bro, like, I can't wear wigs. I can't just go everywhere looking rough, like, you know, especially in a workplace. Like, it's just not gonna cut it. So that was another big con for me. The biggest reason why I cut my locks, y'all ready for it, is because of the size. So I did a lot of research before locking my hair, but I guess I didn't do enough. One of the things that they should tell you before you lock your hair is that you should do the front big and the back small. Don't do your front small and the back big, because the front of your hair is naturally thinner than the rest of your head, and you're more prone to your hair, like your locks popping and all of that. With me, I did that. The front of my hair was so small, so tiny. Some of my locks felt like they were holding by a thread. Like, some of them just seemed like they were holding by a thread, and I was just like, Lord, please take the wheel. Do not let this just jerk off. Like, please. You know, that I was begging God for dear life. And you know, that's because I did the front of my head mad thin, and I shouldn't have did it that thin, but I didn't know any better. So had I known that, I would have did the front bigger. They're so disrespectful today. The back of my head was too big. I didn't like how big it was. I did love the size of my locks, but I just wanted them a little bit more. Like, I wanted a little bit more locks on my head because I wanted more of that full look, which my locks kind of look full, but it was only because they were so thick. I think that takes care of all the cons as far as my locks go. I have really dry hair, so the fact that it's really hard for you to moisturize your locks due to the fact that you don't want to get a whole bunch of buildup, because my hair, it feels moisturized, or it really like genuinely gets moisturized when I put conditioner in it, like leave-in conditioner. And I couldn't do that with my locks because, you know, they're like, oh, when you use conditioner it can cause buildup, it can cause molding, blah blah blah. So I didn't put any leave-in conditioner on my locks. I just, you know, would put water and oil, water and oil, water and oil. And that brings me to another con. Yo, sometimes trying to get oil in my scalp was a bit tough, because I would feel like when I'm trying to massage my scalp or wash my hair, I'll feel like I'm snagging at little pieces that were in my lock. So I feel like I was like, I don't know how to explain, like when I would massage, it felt like I wasn't like, when I would try to get through like the braids under it to make sure that every spot of my hair is clean, it felt like I was snagging little pieces in between my locks. I don't know how to explain it, but if you get what I mean, you get what I mean. And that kind of just was like, dang, like this makes me feel like I'm damaging my locks. So I was really self-conscious about every little move that I made with my locks, especially in the front of my hair, since it was the thinnest and it was the most fragile. Y'all, we're about to conceal these eyebrows. Y'all already know what time it is. We're gonna need a pause. Yeah, so size was one of the biggest factors for me. Now, the pros about doing locks. The number one pro, I ain't gotta worry about my hair all the time. It's cheaper to maintain locks. I can just retwist my hair or just leave it out in its natural state and just still feel like I look good. Number one. Number two is I spent less money. Bro, the minute I comb out my locks, I think I spent $100 on hair products and weave to do my hair. And I can't even remember the last time I had to spend $100 on my hair. So that, as soon as I combed it out, I was like, why did I do this? Why am I breaking my pockets like this? Like, what's wrong with me? Like, what? Like, that's the first thing I had to do was spend. And, you know, that just hurt. That just, I messed it up. That was like that real life hurt. So y'all don't be like me. Now I think that's all for pros and cons. The pros is you barely have to do your hair, you know, you could wear it out, yeah, and you don't spend as much money, and it's just it's just you in your natural state. Like, yeah. Next, now you guys are gonna watch the clip where I actually started combing out my locks and all of that. Let's roll it. Alright, so as you guys can see in the clip, I was combing out my locks. I started off combing out my locks, and then guess what? We ended up cutting it. Now you can see that my locks, I'll even insert a picture here. My locks had a lot, like, length. Like, my hair was down in here in the front. My hair was down to my chest, and it was bra strap in the back, y'all. Like, I had length, y'all. Inches. And I went and messed it up and combed down my locks. I got not only impatient, but I felt like my hair felt more fragile and damaged when I was trying to comb them out. So I was just like, what? Like, I don't like the feeling of this. I don't want to put any more tension or do any more damage to my hair. So we're just gonna start fresh. Mind you, my hair grew that long in 2 years, because y'all know I did a big chop in 2018. So, and then I did another chop last year, in the beginning of last year, like around April. So imagine that, and then within 2 years, or like a year and a half, my hair grew that long. It was like back to the length that it was before I did my big chop. That's crazy, y'all. Like, with locks, your hair grows faster if you plan on combing it out. Obviously, when you guys looked at my locks, it didn't look that long. Like, I think when it was locked, it was like up to my mouth, and like the side was like up to here. Like, it wasn't that long, but when I combed it out, you seen all my inches, honey. All of it. And I had a lot of new growth, and this is the length of my hair now. So your girl not completely bald-headed. She's not completely bald-headed, but we're practically starting from a big chop again. And my hair has so much shrinkage. You can see this shrinkage in this picture. Like, we're starting from big chop again, which is fine with me, but I'm gonna reveal my hair to y'all after I get done with my makeup. So let me finish doing my eyebrows, and then I'll come back on camera, show y'all the finished look, and show y'all with my makeup. And I'm gonna get dressed and stuff. That way I'm ready by the time my friend get here. So see y'all like in the next clip. For me, it's probably gonna be 30 minutes. For y'all, it's gonna be the next clip. So this is actually after I came back from my Soca event. It was like a workout class or whatever, y'all. I was in a rush, and my friend was already outside, so I could not record this for you guys. But here's the finished touch with my hair. I braided it up until, like, it was supposed to be like a blunt cut passion twist whatever thingy, but it did not turn out like that, y'all. And I'm kind of like, I don't know, I don't like it too much. So I'm definitely gonna be getting my hair done over, but I'm just waiting until we get closer to Kai's birthday, because Kai's birthday is coming up. So I'm like, I'll just do my hair over for Kai's birthday. We'll just leave this for 2 weeks so that we don't touch it. But my journey, my hair growth journey, I'm gonna be trying to keep things in my hair every 3 months. And I want you guys to watch my hair growth journey with me. So stay tuned for those videos. But yeah, this is it. I'm gonna do a little turnaround for y'all. For the most part, I style it up because I feel like that's the way it looks cuter. So my hair is always up in a ponytail. So I'm about to put it back up in a ponytail. And I will be putting my locks back in, but maybe in like 2 to 3 years. I'm gonna wait a couple years because I know that when my hair was locked, my hair grew faster. But I know that once it's not locked, it's gonna take a little bit longer for it to retain its length. So, because obvious hair is going to be shedding, I'm going to have breakage on my ends. So I'm going to wait a couple years and then relock my hair and actually have it the size that I want it and how I want it to look, and make sure this time there's no like damage or anything like that. So that way we have a healthier, happier lock journey. So yeah, but if anything, if I don't feel like it, I probably won't lock it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell button to be notified, and don't forget to tell a friend, go tell a friend. Okay, that's enough, y'all, because I'm tired. So they could tell another friend, so that friend could come back and watch me. That Soca class had me, y'all, my back hurting, my stomach hurting. I don't, my body feel weak, so I'm about to go to bed. So until next time, peeps. I can't even do that. Bye, y'all.